Over the years since I've started making these videos, I've had people challenge my perception of stuttering, especially how you should be able to overcome your stutter. A lot of the time people have this idea that stuttering is only physical because it affects your speaking, and since speaking is a physical thing, it should be treated as only a physical problem. However, that's part of the problem, because a big element that people are missing out on is your mind. And people are starting to realize now that stuttering comes from the mind. One thing that nobody talks about is the negative mental conditioning that you build through the years of having a stutter. You see, over the years that you have your stutter, you come across certain problems, whether it is introducing yourself, ordering food at a restaurant, socializing with people at parties, and somehow we always seem to remember the bad things that happen rather than the good things. It doesn't matter how well you are speaking at some point, most of the time you only remember the bad things. Another problem that we have is we avoid certain situations because of bad past experiences. Maybe you're too scared to pick up the phone and call someone. Maybe you're unsure about ordering a certain thing at a restaurant because you've had problems saying it in the past. This negative mental condition that we have is a big reason why you are scared to approach certain situations. It's also stopping you from overcoming your stutter. It really is. Because while you think stuttering is only a physical problem, there's a lot of negative mental conditioning that you have built up over the years. That is what's stopping you from speaking freely. You're trapped inside your mind. You're scared to do certain things. If you can change your perception of your stutter, you will start to eliminate the negative mental conditioning that you have, almost to the point where you will be able to view speaking as a positive thing, because you'll hardly stutter. In an ideal world, you'll be able to speak freely and show no signs of a stutter because you can change your perception of it. And this means facing your fears. This means if you're scared to pick up the phone for whatever reason, you pick up the phone. If you are scared to talk to a stranger, for whatever reason it may be, you have to talk to that stranger. I know these things can take time, but taking that first step to being proactive about your problem is what is going to help you overcome the problem. If talking on the phone causes problems for you, you need to do whatever you can to eliminate this problem, and most likely it is using the phone more, because then you get desensitized to the issue to the point where it means nothing. But let's be real here. What I've said is difficult for some people to comprehend. Some people just don't want to face their fears. They're too scared. They want to hide in the corner and they don't want anybody to talk to them, and they don't want to talk to anybody either. Unfortunately, there are people like that exist in this world. But this is the first step in overcoming your problem. You face your fears, you experience the bad emotions, the bad events, and over time it gets better. And if you're still complaining about the same problem months later, there's only one person to blame. You. It's your fault. You still have that negative mental conditioning in your head that is stopping you from growing, that's stopping you from being proactive about your speech. So the sooner you change your perception of your speech, the sooner you'll be able to improve and speak freely. Otherwise, you're still going to be crippled by these thoughts that you have. Shit happens. You're still going to be crippled by those thoughts. You're still going to be having these negative emotions that you have, this negative view that you have of your speech, and you're the only person to blame. No one else is. It's difficult to say that another person is making it difficult for you to speak, because it's your problem. The sooner that you can tackle your problem, the sooner you'll be able to eliminate your problem. Other people around you may intimidate you in certain ways. However, the problem is yours and only you will be able to overcome it. Once you change your mind, you change everything. Thank you very much for watching this video. I hope this has been of great benefit to you. Please share it with others that you feel can benefit from this as well. Peace.